I was driving home from Six Flags recently. This is related. When my husband started asking my cousin, who was in the back seat, about starting college as a freshman. This turned into him sharing what he wished he had done to enhance and enrich his university academic experience. I chimed in here and there, but then thought, hey, why don't I share my own experiences with all you fresh, new university, college students with what helped me get jobs after college, in college, and even lifelong friends. Because life isn't just all about a career. I mean, I studied international studies, landed in content, fell into communications, and then have since started my own social media marketing business. A lot has changed since then. So for all of you entering college, this is what I recommend that you do to get the most out of your days besides studying and passing your classes. Participate in clubs. I co-founded a Japanese language club, which actually didn't come out of nowhere because I minored in Japanese. Not only was it a fun educational activity that allowed me to practice my Japanese with those who were also still learning, I made some lifelong friends who 10 plus years later, we still hang out just because we met at one of the club meetings. I even met Japanese exchange students that I could practice native Japanese speaking with. It's a more forgiving environment to practice than what can be under pressure in the classroom. Besides running the actual club, promoting the club by going up in front of my Japanese related classes to talk about it showed my public speaking skills, ability to lead, and to go beyond the textbook and the classroom. If you want to stand out for a job, then you have to start doing things that help you stand out in college, where the recruitment process starts. Do internships. This one I admit I didn't push, but I wish I had. I didn't do any internships in university. I had a filing assistant job at the university hospital, which was super flexible, and I made good money, but it wasn't related to my major and the career I wanted to do after college. I also worked retail at a famous character store in the mall. It was very consistent. I had good hours, but again, not related to the career that I wanted to do after college. While I did apply for internships with international organizations related to my major, when I didn't get them, I quit way too soon. If I were you, I would set aside time and make a goal of applying to at least 50, 100, whatever organizations, companies for internship opportunities over a time that makes the most sense for you. Internships are like pre-career work. And while you're hyper-focused on a specific project, it helps you prepare for an entry-level job. You have the opportunity to meet a future employer and show off what you know and what you're capable of through actual work. And maybe attend work events with external partners that will help you expand your network of potential future employers. Doing an internship means getting in front of a business that could hire you after you do that pre-work in the future when you graduate. Do some freelance. Again, something that I didn't do myself that I wish I'd done, and I recommend that you do even if it's for a short while. You gain so many skills, including learning how to negotiate contracts, people skills so people want to work with you, making yourself accountable to meeting deadlines, getting paid to try a small job to see if you even enjoy doing it. College is the perfect time to do this. Being resourceful with your tools and platforms so that you get the job done without needing all the latest and greatest and all the overhead. And the best part is you don't have to worry about it affecting your career because you don't have one yet. You can even experiment with doing specific jobs before you commit. You can see, for example, if you're a design major, what part of the design process you actually enjoy doing or what you're good at before you're stuck in a specific role that you don't even enjoy and doesn't even fuel you. It's also nice to be able to define the scope and the work that you do at a lower rate while you explore, but still deliver something useful to a client. In general, you'll learn skills that will help you just as much in a full-time career as when you might unexpectedly become unemployed. Then at the very least, you could float while you find your next job or gig, or even make your own business. You might even be able to create a successful freelance business from doing this. Have interactions with your professors and TAs outside of the classroom. Go to office hours, or just go up to talk to your professor or your TA about a specific problem or section if they're there after class still hanging around. I mean, honestly, wanting students to talk to them about what they need help with. Chances are they will start to remember you more, especially in a class of 300 students, and they'll be more willing and open to helping you because they actually know you. I mean, don't go up and talk about random things just for FaceTime, but ask meaningful questions and have meaningful conversations so that when you do struggle with anything in the class, again, they know you, so they're more willing to help because they see that you're actually motivated and you want to actually learn. Not every student, believe it or not, is in a class to learn. I mean, sometimes people just take a class just for credit, you know. My professors and TAs gave me more customized feedback when they knew me, and they cared more about my success, I felt like. And when you need scholarship or letter of recommendations for jobs, you will have been glad and relieved that you created and maintained these relationships from the beginning. I'm in my 30s now, and I'm finding it so hard to do anything remotely close to an all-nighter. But when I was in college, I could bounce back just like that from an all-nighter super quickly. I don't know, just sleep in one day on the weekend. The point I'm trying to make is that you can take more of a mental and physical beating in your 20s, so take more risks. Study abroad and do extracurricular activities while you're at it. Do that late night volunteer meeting thing after your classes are over. Hang out with your friends after finals for brunch, even though you didn't sleep at all the night before. Do last minute hangs at any time of the day and be there for people, even if it's just for 15 minutes or an hour. Doesn't have to be for hours on end. I mean, you still need to study and do your internships and all that stuff. Apply for that job across the country or on the other side of the world. I'm not talking about the obviously dangerous stuff, but more of the this is worth it even though you'll be tired for a really long time. I wish I had just went more with the flow instead of being rigid and just going home after classes or after my club activity and hitting the books, studying for midterms, and being good academically, but not really expanding my horizons or my life experiences. I should have done more of that in university. I wish I did more of the fun stuff when it was hectic because it was going to be hectic no matter what. There you have it. Enjoy all the things, study all the things, and enjoy your university and college life. You can still do most of this after graduating, but you have the most energy when you're in university and college, and a pool of people willing to do fun things, experience things with you. Thanks for listening, and before I ramble on, I'm gonna sign off. But I hope to see you here next time, and if you're interested in learning more about social media marketing and how you can use that for your serious hobby or business or just for your personal branding, stay tuned, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you, bye!